Why, hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz on this Manic Monday, July 14th. I am here today with 90 days and 900 seconds because 900 seconds is all the time that I have and all the brain energy that I have to spend on Happily Ever After, Season 9, Episode 2. Houston, we have a problem. Yes, we do. Houston, we have a huge problem. I cannot stay awake during these episodes. It took me two tries to watch the whole episode from end to end. So, yeah, Houston, we have a huge problem. If I was going to give this episode a grade, I would give it a solid B, and that is only because Darcey, Stacy, and Florian are entertaining AF, and all the snacks shown on this episode. Okay, so that's the only reason why I would give this episode a solid B. So I said I was screaming that it was 90 Day Sunday, but by the time I was done with this episode and pillow talk, I was screaming, but not in a good way. Okay, so let's set 900 seconds on the trusty timer. Siri, set a timer for 900 seconds.
900 seconds, starting now.
So, first off, let's get this out of the way. Gino was still out on his date with Natalie. We seen them last week at the ice bar, licking ice sculptures and shoving their tongues down each other's throats. So they continued their date this episode, and Gino invited her back to his hotel room, where before we knew it, they were licking beer bottles. Okay, and this is the first moment that I screamed while watching Happily Ever After. There will be many more after this, but this was the first time I was like, ah. So Gino and Natalie are licking beer bottles. Natalie looks a lot better doing it than Gino does. Just saying. Okay, so Gino is having a great old time with her. She makes him feel tingles where he hasn't felt tingles in a really, really long time. He's all warm and fuzzy and happy. He even goes by a brand new cologne. Okay, because he wants to make sure he smells sexy for Natalie, because he could smell her perfume. So he wants her to be able to smell his cologne. So we see like this happy, giddy side to Gino. Then they go out on a date to like this adult arcade place, and this is where the snacks start coming in. So they had this drink that was the size of my head. The marshmallows, those toasted marshmallows. I don't know, maybe because I had the munchies from smoking all this stuff last night, but those toasted marshmallows looked really fucking good. And I could only imagine how good that drink was. So Gino finally tells Natalie what's up, okay? Because up until this moment, Natalie didn't know that Gino was still technically married. Natalie had no idea what was going on with Gino and Jasmine. The last she heard from Gino is that Gino threw her out. He never provided a lot of details. So tonight, after they had their big toasted marshmallow drinks and played a couple of arcade games, Gino decided to tell her, listen, this is what it is. I'm in an open marriage. Okay. I kicked her out. She's living with Matt, the guy that we agreed to have an open marriage with. And Natalie's like, hold up, wait a minute. Does this mean I'm the fourth person? Like, what is happening? I didn't know about all this. I need to wrap my mind around this. Like, this is way too much for me. I don't know if I even want to be involved in this. How did I become the fourth? So, yeah. So now, Jasmine. Jasmine is going out clothing shopping, thrift store shopping with cousin-in-law Michelle. Even though she is married to Gino's cousin Dana, she is like a sister to Jasmine, which I think is fantastic that Jasmine, has a support system in the United States. Her family's back in Panama. She found a sister in Michelle. That's great. So Michelle says she doesn't see, why she should have to give up her friendship with Jasmine because, her and Gino are going through hard times. Fine. So she says she doesn't want to be put in the middle of anything. Okay. So when Jasmine tells her that she has been trying to get a hold of him, he has her blocked from everywhere except for email. So she has been sending Gino an infinite amount of emails to him. He hasn't responded. She doesn't know what's going on. So Michelle doesn't want to get in the middle of it, but she tells Jasmine, I don't know. I heard Gino is off in Vegas, seeing some chick he met online. And Jasmine gets really, really fucking angry. She's like, who the hell does he think he is? We had an agreement and he is breaking the agreement. We had an agreement that, we were going to meet the third person in advance and agree. Okay, so of course, Jasmine breaks into tears because this breaks her widow heart, you guys. She still loves her husband. She loves her husband so, so much, you guys. It is breaking her widow heart. She doesn't know how she's going to be able to date again, ever. She's not even dating Matt, guys. She's living with him. She has sex with him, but she's not even dating him. Gino is breaking her widow heart. And of course, she starts crying. Surprised? Not really. So we see next week Gino and Jasmine meet up in a parking lot. Okay? And Gino confronts her because, according to him, he has phone records to prove that Jasmine was cheating with Matt 4 months before they agreed to the open marriage. Pull out them receipts, Gino. That's all I have to say. So now, Guillermo and Kara, really sad. Okay. So basically, they're going on this episode peach picking with their young son Nico, and peach picking brings back good memories for them. The first time they went was when Nico was 10 months old, and Guillermo was hoping that this may spark a little something in them and it may, bring them closer. So in the car, Guillermo jokes that he's going to eat a big peach. And Kara's like, oh, at the peach farm? And he's like, no, you're peach. And she's like, Guillermo, stop talking like that. So they haven't had sex in 3 months. They sleep in separate bedrooms. They haven't had sex in 3 months. And Kara's like, if I'm emotionally hurt, I can't just, have sex with my husband. So, and I get it. I totally get it. So it turns out the root of their issues are one, when they went to couples therapy a couple of months ago, when they first started having problems, the therapist said, you guys are here, obviously, because you love and care for each other. And Kara was like, duh, dumb question. Of course we love and care for each other. Guillermo had no answer. And when pushed, he said, I don't know. So Guillermo apologized. He said he was angry at the time, and that was out of anger. And Kara was like, I could never, even out of anger, hurt you that way. Like, what the fuck, Guillermo? Like, how could you say that? And it turns out that he is not very supportive of her emerging bachata singing career. She is singing bachata music. She has always been a singer since she was 6 years old, and now her career is starting to take off. And Guillermo says, listen, it's not that I hate her music, I don't love it, but I don't like the people, the type of people that come out to these concerts. It's just not my thing. Okay. But he agreed that he was going to support Kara more with her music. And basically, Guillermo wants to do whatever he can to save his marriage. Okay. So the family of three walk off the peach orchard hand in hand and hopingly, but we all know they could work things out. But as we do know, they're not following each other anymore. They're not wearing their wedding rings. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. So, last week, the housewarming party from hell that turned into kung fu fighting. Yeah, well, this episode, we deal with the fallout. Okay, so basically, Lauren is like, I know Holga flipped the fuck out, and she may have, taken it way too far. But she's my best friend. She's family. Andre's an asshole. Alex is like, yeah, Andre thinks that he has it all set, that he's like, that's it. My whole family, they're moving to Moldova, whether they like it or not. But you know what I find highly ironic about all this? Okay, I get it, Lauren. You and Libby are besties, even though you no longer follow each other on social media. And when your bestie is making a decision that you feel may not be right for her, you may go a little batshit crazy, but not as batshit crazy as you and your friend Noga. I know I called her Hoga before. You and your friend Noga. And Noga didn't even know Elizabeth and Andre, and she went fucking batshit crazy. So, okay, so now Alex and Libby are in the car, okay? And Alex is like, the steak wasn't even that great. The housewarming party sucked. That crazy lady no go, who the hell does she think she is? Blah blah blah. So Elizabeth is trying to explain to him the term ultimatum, Andre, that's not a good word because then you make me look stupid. He was like, oh, I was just, bullshitting with the guys and whatever. And Elizabeth's like, you just make me look stupid. And I don't appreciate the term ultimatum. We all know that they are not fucking moving to Moldova, just like Lauren and Alex were never moving to Israel. Okay, all bullshit storylines. Elizabeth will never move away from Daddy Chuck. Okay, and that's that. My question is, and thank you to the follower who pointed this out to me. Thank you, Brandy, if you're listening. You have a keen eye, girl, because either I was really, really tired. Maybe this was during one of the times I dozed off. Maybe I smoked too much of this. But is that a fucking sanitary napkin on Elizabeth's kitchen counter? If so, why? Don't those belong in the bathroom or in your purse? Why was it on the kitchen counter? Asking for myself, asking for Brandy, asking for all of you guys, okay? So, yeah. Now, speaking of bathrooms, Tiger Silly is back. Oh, yes, she is. Tiger Silly is back, and Adnan is coming to the States, and she got this beautiful log cabin out in the woods, okay? Because even though she's a city girl, she's a country girl at heart. She is 6 months pregnant, and her friends come over to see her. She shows them her fancy toilets that cost $12,000 each. They spray water, they dry your butt, they sing you a bedtime story. I mean, what the fuck? A $12,000 toilet? The water sprayed her friend right in the face, which I correct the fuck up. And I correct the fuck up at Tiger Silly's comment that that was filtered water, that they have a water filtration system in their home, and that that's probably better than the water she drinks from plastic bottles. I fucking died. Okay. So Tiger Silly goes to the airport with her swollen feet stuffed in heels. Girl, why didn't you wear fucking sneakers? Please. And she picks up her husband. Okay. He's so happy to see her and the baby. It was cute when he was talking to her belly. Hello, your daddy's here. Hello, anybody in there? That was a cute moment. All the cuteness wore off in about 2.5 seconds when he demanded the car keys so he could drive her fucking Lamborghini because I am Adnan. I am man. You do what I say, woman. I say you get in passenger seat, give me keys to car so I can drive in Texas where I just landed after a 27-hour flight. Don't know the roads, don't know the rules of driving, don't apparently doesn't understand what a fucking stop sign means. But give me keys to your car, woman. You get in passenger seat. Now their segment started off with basically we're flashing back here when Tiger Silly picks Adnan up at the airport and everything we're gonna see, because the segment started off with Adnan basically telling Tiger Silly that she had no choice but to convert. Now, Tiger Silly tells us, that their arguments have been getting a little, because he wants her to convert, even though in the beginning he said he didn't care that she was Christian. Oh, okay. That she didn't care that she was Christian. But now he wants her to convert and he's going to call her a demon. Okay. I'm going to go over a little over on my timer, you guys, but it's worth it for this. This was the most entertaining segment of the whole show. Darcey and Georgie. So Darcey and Stacy are celebrating their joint 50th birthday party. Okay. And I'm menopausal. My friends call me menopausal Mary. I have a lot of symptoms of menopause, but one thing I never heard of was lacto. What in the fuck is lacto? So Stacy screaming, Flo, help! I have lacto! Help! Massage my toe! Did I mention how much I love Florian lately? He is a fucking shit stirrer. He is so amusing at that. So on the way to their birthday party, Georgie's still at work, and um Darcey mentions that Georgie just told her about a promotion and a raise that he received, you know, some time before, right? And she couldn't understand why Georgie is just not transparent about his finances. They're married now, you know. Oh, good old Flo in the back seat. Oh, I used to work at that place and I would make 5,000 a month at the front desk. If he got a promotion, easy, 6, 7,000 a month. Listen, Florian's back there stirring the fucking pot, okay? And what cracked me up even more was when Darcey was talking to one of her friends, okay, about going to meet Georgie's parents in Bulgaria and how he asked her to tone it down. And her friend was like, Girl, I'm married to a Bulgarian, okay? You need to tone it down. They are very conservative, okay? So now Darcey was telling a story that she doesn't really communicate, with his mom. They text each other for holidays and whatever, except when during one of their breakups, like Florian said, Georgie went crying to his mother, like, Mama, they took my toys, Mama. What can I do, Mama? And Georgie's mom sent Darcey a not so nice text. So things may be a little bit tense, but Florian cracks me the fuck up. Florian was like, Georgie was like, Oh, Mama, what do I do, Mama? Georgie finally arrives at the party, everyone. Okay. He was late, but he finally arrives and he has all his bling bling on except for his wedding ring. Everyone's like, Georgie, where's your wedding ring? Oh, I left it. I don't wear it to work. You wear all your bling bling to work? Okay, good question. So, did I mention the snacks shown on the show? Darcey and Stacy taking a double bite out of their birthday cake. If the toasted marshmallows didn't get you, the birthday cake would get you. I'm like, holy shit, what is happening here? But they were whooping it up enjoying their 50th birthday. I cannot believe that they are the same age as me. They will be turning 51 in September. I am like, holy shit. But Stacy practically ate Florian's face for her kiss and vice versa. Florian was really into that kiss. But Georgie and Darcey's kiss was kind of vanilla. Come on, Georgie, you're gonna put some more oomph into it. It was your wife's 50th birthday. Put some little oomph into it. So, eye bleach warning coming ahead. Eye bleach warning. Eye bleach warning. TLC really fucking hates us. Okay? Ed is a permanent fixture on Pillow Talk. I would rather have Ashley and her mom. I guess Ed is replacing Ashley's mom because Ashley's there, but her mom isn't. And he was doing shit like this last night on Pillow Talk. So obviously TLC and Matt Sharp Entertainment hates the fucking fans. Okay? So thank you so much, everybody, for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit the like button. Share my video with a friend or 10. Consider joining my membership. I recently finally set up a YouTube merchandise shop. Check that out. And, guys, I'm always welcome to your feedback, your comments, your support, questions. But I'm going to say one thing. It's been really hot in New York, really fucking humid. If you're going to come at me and personally insult me, like insult me personally, listen, I won't be responsible for the snapback. Thank you so much everybody for watching me. Have a great day.